In 1868, in the glow of post-Civil War America, a new brotherhood took shape in New York City. They called themselves the Benevolent and Protective Order of ELKS, a fellowship of actors and working men devoted to charity, loyalty, and fraternity. But there was one unspoken rule written deep into its foundation. This brotherhood was for white men only. Through the late 1800s and early 1900s, Black Americans, barred from joining, watched as the ELKS grew into one of the most powerful fraternal orders in the nation. In response, they built their own mirror institution, the improved Benevolent and Protective Order of ELKS of the World, a parallel world born from exclusion. Their halls buzzed with pride, music, and resistance, a reflection of what they were denied. As the decades turned, the world changed. Wars were fought, civil rights were demanded. Yet the ELKS racial barrier held firm. In 1954, as Brown versus Board of Education desegregated schools, the ELKS reaffirmed their own segregation, standing against the tide of history. Even the Supreme Court would shield them in 1972, declaring that private fraternities had the right to discriminate. Morally wrong, but legally protected. But pressure grew, from within and without. Younger members began to ask, what kind of brotherhood turns away a brother because of his skin? And slowly, painfully, the walls began to crumble. By the mid-1970s, the ELKS finally struck the word white from their constitution. Integration was not a moment. It was a struggle, fought lodge by lodge, community by community. Today, the Fraternal Order of ELKS declares itself open to all. Black, white, Latino, Asian, citizens united by service, not divided by color. They fund scholarships, aid veterans, and invest in youth, seeking to live up to the ideals they once denied. But the shadow of exclusion lingers. It reminds us that brotherhood must be chosen again and again, not just declared. The ELKS story is a mirror of America itself, a promise betrayed and a promise reclaimed.